morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm out here on body of water at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's Labor Day weekend, so it's pretty it's gonna get pretty busy later, so I'm trying to get out on the water as early as I can now because, well, as you guys all know, it's a busy weekend, it's a holiday weekend, so everyone wants to get on the lake. I get it. But for today, what I'm gonna do is we are gonna take an adventure. You saw in the thumbnail, I've got this Yum Bass kit in my boat, and it's been traveling with me for a while. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I just haven't had the time. That seems to be the theme for me lately with all these tournaments and stuff. Not a lot of time. Anyways, beside the fact, so this kit has everything you need to go fishing. It's got hooks, it's got plastics, it's got a couple different types of plastics in here. I think I see room for improvement, but we'll get into that in a minute. Anyways, it tells you right on the front of the box what you're getting in it. Right over here, and shows you pictures of the plastics, approximately what the plastics are. And I think there's a couple others in there that they're missing, but from the picture, but that's okay. The only thing is, I see the hooks in here a little bit lighter, but so when we use this, so I'm going to do a review, and we're going to use it. We're going to catch fish on this. We're going to see how well this works. All right. I'm going to take it out on the lake here. But yeah, let's dive into this box here. It's not going to take a whole lot to go through. It's not going to take a whole lot of time to go through this box, obviously, because it's just plastics and hooks. So I'll try to open here. Is it? Oh yeah, there we go. It'd help if it broke the seal a little bit better. Okay. So here's what we got. We got stick worms, small finesse worms, ribbon tails, and lizards. So we'll just take them all for you. We'll just start with the stick worm. So this is a green pumpkin, red flake, black and red flake. It's hard to see with the light here, so I'll show you guys a little bit better later. Here, that's a little bit better. Green pumpkin, red flake. This is an awesome color. About anywhere you go, you're gonna catch fish on this bait. You might have to work a little bit slower, but green pumpkin's always a great color. I shouldn't say you might have to work it slower. Just feel out the fish. Sometimes you're gonna probably want it faster. So we got another stick bait here too. My favorite color, June bug. I love this. Since it's a little bit low light, this morning we're probably gonna start out with this one. And then this one, or the lizard, we'll get to that in a bit. But again, green pumpkin, June bug is also another really solid color. And for what I'm doing is, and I'm going to be dragging these through the weeds, because in this lake, that's where a lot of the fish are. Sometimes they hang out just outside, but it's a really weedy lake, so there's a lot of weeds in it. They hang out in the weeds. That's where the bait fish are. So that's a good little color there. Stick to the stick baits. Sticking to the stick baits. And here's a smaller version, 4-inch. So those were 5-inch. Here's a 4-inch. This is not quite green pumpkin. Did they say the colors on here? Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't say what color this is, but it's kind of like a green pumpkin chartreuse color. It's not quite full-on chartreuse, bright, but it's almost similar to like a chartreuse pepper color. I like this color a lot. I don't know if I'll throw this on. This will probably still go on a Texas rig, I'm going to be honest with you, in this lake, but this would be really good on a shaky head. We could try it on a shaky head. The only problem is, like I said, there's a lot of weeds, and really good chance of getting hung up really good. Plus, there's a lot of pike in here too, so having a stout rig is key for that as well. We'll see how it goes. You get quite a few of them in here, you know, per bait, so that's really good. All right, next we'll go to the finesse worms. This one will probably definitely see. Like I said, it's a weedy lake. I'll have to wait to see how it goes. But here's a green pumpkin finesse worm. Looks like maybe about a 5-inch finesse worm, 4.5 to 5 inch. And yeah, this thing's, you're gonna get a lot of bites with these finesse worms. Sometimes you do pick up the bigger fish, depending on how pressured they are as well. So that's really awesome. And then we're gonna go keep the worms going. We got ribbon tail here. This looks like maybe about a 7 or 8 inch ribbon tail. This is in the looks like June bug or plum. See the lighting, I think it's plum colored June bug ribbon tail, a plum colored ribbon tail worm. It's early. And I know the colors, like I said, colors are hard to see, but I'll show you guys will see a little bit later too. I do like ribbon tail worms. They get a ton of bites. We are definitely gonna be dragging this thing. Maybe I'll put it on a heavier rig and drag it out deep. So try that too. A lot of different options to fish these baits. They're all plastics. You bring them all weedless. You can go anywhere with these plastics. I'm talking anywhere your heart desires. Weeds, in and out of weeds, deep, shallow, thick stuff like what's behind me. That's where we're going. Rocks, you can fish it around rocks and stuff too. This is actually a really versatile, kit. And next we have a chartreuse color lizard. Looks like maybe about a 5 to 6 inch lizard. Love it. I don't fish with lizards enough, but you do get a lot of bites on them. So that's one thing we're going to do today, is we're going to try and get a lot of bites on this lizard. And you get quite a few of them in there. And then it does come with hooks, and so they come with looks like 2 different size hooks, I think. Yeah, a 3/0 and a 4/0 EWG hook. So that's the 4/0. The only thing that I see that they're kind of missing in this kit is like just some worm weights and like a bobber stopper. Just a couple of small items like that. They don't even have to go tungsten worm weights. They can put lead in there. I know some places you can't fish with lead. They're starting to outlaw it in some states, but not starting to. They have in some states. I'm not sure which ones, so I can't say right off the top of my head. I've only just heard the rumors. But I would like to see a little bit more stouter hooks too. I know this is like a finesse kit, but like a mix of stouter hooks, and then with these more finesse hooks, and then put in a couple of weights and some pegs. That's what I would say. Otherwise, and then maybe put in like some kind of a craw. I think that would be really good too. Keep the lizard, because so we could probably, I'm gonna take you guys off my mount here. So we move these lizards over a little bit, we could get another space here, or if we move these guys, we can shift these around a little bit. Could get move these hooks over here, put hooks, weights, and pegs, and I can maybe get in the bug somewhere. Box might need to be just a tad bit bigger, maybe, I suppose, but I think they could definitely be done. And maybe there is a kit out there like that has that. But there it is, guys. There's the kit. Got 2 different color stick baits here. 5 inch, got a 4 inch, like a chartreuse pepper. We got a finesse worm here, 4.5, 5 inch, and then we got the ribbon tail worm, and then the lizard, a couple of hooks. I will admit, I'm not going to use their hooks just because of where I'm fishing this stuff. You can see right behind me that those reeds there, they're thick. So I'm gonna fishing it on. I'm gonna be using it's gonna be a 4/0. I might have to change up the hook on a couple of those. To start out with some of the bigger baits, there's gonna be a 4/0 Guggen heavy hammer hook with a 1/4 ounce worm weight pegged on 50-pound braided line. So that's the rig that I'm going to start with, and then as the day goes on, we'll we'll shift to a more of a finesse pattern, and we'll try to use those in a more of a finesse way and fish off a little bit deeper maybe, and see if we can get some of those bass that have been already pressured a little bit. This lake doesn't get a ton of pressure for bass, but it does get some, and it is a small lake, so there are spots on this lake that I know where we can go and catch them, but I want to do a little exploring too, so there might be some of that as well. But that's it. That's the box. Next thing, let's get rigged up and get fishing. I think I'm going to start with the big ribbon tail worm right away in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that. The only problem is usually got to let them eat it for a bit. We'll see. We'll start with the ribbon tail worm. But yeah, looks like a pretty solid little kit here. I got my little rig here, Texas rig here, and get in the water about a 1/4 inch. Get it up there. Don't stab yourself. Ooh, just some juice on it that makes it slippery. That's a good sign. There it is. Here we go. Oh, scared some bait fish. There we go. Our first one here. He didn't look very big. Oh, but he's a nice one. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a nice one. Wow. Get him up in here. Yeah, that's a nice first bass for the day. Only a few casts in too. Nice little fish. I shouldn't say little. He's pushing. Yeah. He's a nice 3.5 pounder. Heck yeah. That came right on the worm here. I kind of want to make a little bit of a challenge to catch a fish on every bait here, so I might just switch up to another, well, on every plastic, I mean. Awesome fish here. Let's let this beautiful fish go. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Matching up the worm, the fish, and the cover. There he goes. Awesome. So I'll explain a little bit more about that. The reason why I picked these reeds, and well, these reeds typically do have fish in them, but what I noticed inside the reeds is there's fish busting and moving around, so there's commotion. Sometimes it means that they're just running from something, and I was right. I mean, typically that's usually it's usually that, or they're just eating bait, but this time that's what was going on. Threw that in there right next to the bait, right next to one of the fish that it was a small bluegill, and spooked a couple of bluegills, and I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm going to shake the worm just a little bit. As soon as I did, I felt thump, and he had it. So there's a lot more action up there, or a lot more bait moving around and jumping around. So I'm going to rig up the lizard. I'm going to throw the lizard in there next. There we go. There it is. Wow, I really like that, especially in the sun. Let's get in there. I think I need to move. There it is, all together. Oh man, that fish hit it right away. I gotta get him up and out of there. Oh, that's a good one too. I was just thinking I was gonna need to move areas too. Oh man. Wow, that's actually a really good one. Don't jump. Don't jump. Okay, just grab a line. Okay. Wow. I was just talking to myself thinking might need to move here. Yeah, that's another healthy fish. This one's 4 pounds all day. Wow. Oh, he got that lizard too. I just had to get around him. Man, he hit it as soon as it hit the water too. Almost as if I dropped it on his head. Man, it's an awesome fish. There we go. Ooh, beautiful. Fat, up shallow. Gorgeous. Awesome. Let's get her back. Let's go to this side here. Oh, just bit me, so she's ready to go. Wow. Right down in the weeds. I can't even see where she's at now. Camouflage right in there. God. That's amazing. Awesome. Well, I know it's kind of like a minor challenge, but we got the lizard done. I think now I was kind of getting worried about the lizard, to be honest with you guys. I lost a couple to pike. I mean, we started with like a handful, like 6 or 7, and we're just down to like one broken one there, right here. This one here, that's pretty much toast, and then we got 2 in here. So I think next, I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I don't want to use the finesse worm in here. I might drag the stick baits next. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Do that one next and rig that up, and we'll get back in the water. So just gotta catch 4 more fish. It's crazy. We only caught 2 bass, but they're really nice bass. I mean, they're not 5-pounders, so maybe I'm kind of getting a little bit overexcited for them, but still really nice fish. That last one was about 4 pounds. The other one was about 3.5. So it's going pretty good here. You just got to get around them. Is what the deal is. And that one was up. I changed my area up a little bit. I actually started going in a little bit deeper too. I'm starting to realize the pressure on this lake. And I don't know why I didn't realize it before, but the pressure on this lake, everybody fishes the outside edge of these reeds. And that's why I've usually been getting the bites way up deep, because that's where the pressure is pushing those fish. The fishing pressure. So I think I gotta get untangled here, but let's get back in there, see if we can get another fish. That one hit it right away. There we go. Got one way back in there. Oh, gotta bring him up and out. Oh no. Oh, we lost him, I'm sure. Oh no, he's still on there, barely. My worm though. Okay. Wow. I'm surprised I even got him. Like, super surprised. Well, we got him. He's got a little scar right here. Not a giant of a fish, but that was put up a good fight. There we go. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Nice little fish here. Get back down in here. There he goes. Man, that's amazing. They get down in those weeds and you cannot see where they go. They just disappear. That's awesome. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this one. Do you guys think that this little finesse worm would excel on this big rig. It'd probably be overkill, but that's what I might have to do, because these fish, they're up in it. They are up in it. Actually, let's try that right now. This is probably not gonna work, but don't know until you try it, right? I can't get, there we go. It's got some good scent on there, some sauce. Makes it slippery. Well, I mean, it'll go on there, but this is way overkill. Okay, well, there it is. I mean, gosh, I think that's gonna get him. That's gonna get him. It is overkill, but it's like, the way I think about it, I've done this before. It's like a finesse approach for a heavy rig setup, and it works. Yeah. There we go. Got one. There we are. Oh, man, can't get a hold of him here. There we go. Okay. Not a giant by any means, but you got that worm. It's a little finesse rig. He hunted it down. Yeah, had to have that worm. Darts away like no tomorrow. And you know, actually all we got left is the June bug stick bait, and then what is it, chartreuse pepper, little 4-inch. Let's do that one now. So that one on there. I am gonna put it on this little rig here, this little Texas rig, because it's getting bites. Ooh, I'm afraid. Need to retie. I'm gonna get this rigged up and retied, and then yeah, we'll get back in there. All right, got on our Texas rig here, ready to go. I also put it on my wacky rig here too, just in case. Okay. Oh gosh, that was insane. That was insane. Oh my god. He hammered the crap out of that. He hit it like a topwater. Oh, here we go. Oh man, that's a big one. That's a big one. Are you serious? He's like frozen. He's frozen. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, I got stuff on my face. I don't know what happened. I was just in the water. I'm hungry. I was trying to eat something. Wow. Look at how he ate that. That's a good fish. I want to get a weight on this one. Let's see here. Let's get the hook out here first, right? Let's see here. We're gonna need pliers. He's got it real good. There we go. That's a good fish. I like that. Man, I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but he just lunged at this thing. That little worm. Okay. Let's see what he weighs. Ah, 3 pounds 10 ounces. That's still a really nice fish. Really nice fish. So my other ones were probably only like 3.5 pounds. I don't think the other one was 4 pounds. I don't know, because this is the biggest one of the day. That's an awesome fish. Let's get her back. And look at it, right out in this stuff. That's where she came from. That's where she came from. Where do you go? Yeah, there she goes right there. That's an awesome fish. So cool. Water is clear over here too. I can see her. I can still see her. She's actually going over those lily pads right now. Stopped underneath the lily pads for some shade. That's so cool, and you can see that. This is the only worm, the June bug worm, is the only one that we got to get a fish on, and we got a fish on every single one. Okay, well, let's get back in there. That was a sweet catch. So something real quick here I want to touch on. Now I know I'm fishing up shallow and stuff and covering a lot of water, but there's a lot of times where you guys might see, well, you might not see because I might not show it, but after I catch a fish, I pick apart the area pretty good. The reason why is because if there's something that drew that fish in, good chance there's going to be more. Case in point, those last 2 fish that I just caught, the boat has been taloned down in the same spot. And I think it was literally the next cast. After like it was 2 casts, 2 fish. So it goes to show, just kind of, when you do catch a fish, just sit down, pick it apart a little bit, and you don't have to sit there and pick it apart for a whole hour. Because if they're not there, they're not there. If they're gonna bite, that area, they're gonna bite within 5-10 minutes. And even 5-10 minutes might be a little bit too long, but depending on how what you're dealing with for cover, you can pick it apart pretty quick. If not, I mean, then it takes 5-10 minutes, but that's what I do. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes, like today, it works. So just another little tip for you guys. There's another one. Oh my gosh. Oh. Same spot. I have not lifted up my talons yet. This is another good one too. Oh, get up in here, fish. Man, yeah, that is another really good one. Wow. Oh, strong fish. I need the pliers because that ain't coming out. Yeah, we finally found a really good spot here. There we go. Oh, almost done. I got it. There we are. Gosh, another really solid fish. I love that. I'm not gonna weigh him, but he's about 3 pounds, 5 ounces, something like that. Get him back in there. There he goes. See how far we can see this one swim. There he is right down there. Can you guys see him? There he is. He's going right out to the same spot the other one went to. He's going right out to those lily pads. That's awesome. Oh, there's another one right there. There's another one right there. Let's see if we can get him too. Let's get him on the finesse rig here. Where'd it go? There he is. I'm gonna stand back a little bit. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he went away. Got him. Oh, but that's not good. He's got me in the pads. Got me wrapped around the lily pads. That's so funny. We just let go one fish and found another one. I'll try not to. Oh, this bank is loaded, guys. As I'm fighting this one, I just saw another one jump. All right. Look at that. That's awesome. That's an awesome fish. He hammered that. That's sweet. That's so funny. I literally just saw that one swimming. Sweet. Let's get him back in there. Again. He nipped off part of my tail here. These bass are hungry. Oh gosh. Watch that happen. He darted after that thing as it popped over those reeds. I don't know if you guys see it or not. Not a big one, but that was fun. This was the one that took me in there. I actually got a second chance at him. Actually, third chance. Oh gosh, they're getting this really good too. I gotta get a pliers out for this one too. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's worm his toast so I can get that worm out of the way. But yeah. There we go. Not a big one, but still fun on a hot summer bluebird sky day. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today. We caught a ton of bass. Does this kit work? Yeah, it does. The durability isn't the greatest, and I'm not sure why. The baits do, because I've used other Yum baits, plastics, and they don't tear up as easy, so I'm not really sure why. But as you saw today, I mean, they still work. You know, they're still going to catch you fish. I think I forgot to mention at the beginning, the box. I got this one at Walmart, 13 bucks. Not bad. 13 bucks, and you get all that. That's actually a pretty darn good quality or value. And you know, it's good quality too, I guess. I mean, you think about the fish that we caught today. We caught a lot of fish today, so I've got no complaints. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it. Just want to jump on real quick, do a little review of the Yum bass kit. It works great. So, yeah, go out and get yourself one. You get a handful of different baits. You get a couple of hooks. You're gonna have to buy some weights and some pegs, but that's okay. They're not too expensive. Just, I mean, if you buy the lead, you got to buy tungsten. You can still get by with about $4 or $5 for a couple of weights. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but it's worth it in the end. Kind of a budget-friendly day of going bass fishing and catch a lot of fish on bluebird sunny skies like today. So, all right, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can see whenever I have any new uploads. And I got a lot more content coming up, so stay tuned for that. If you guys really do like this stuff that I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button. But I'm done for the day for now, so we'll catch you guys on the next video.